as Tati said, from the flowers to the welcoming, we're definitely going to love the Philippines.
Okay, so welcome to the Philippines. Now, I would like to find out. I don't know if you got some info from Chelsea, but Philippines is a beautiful country. Is there anything on your bucket list that you want to tick right there about what to do, where to go in the Philippines that you've heard of, research about, or probably Chelsea have given stories about?
Well, I have heard of the Palawan, which is where we are actually going to.
You are when?
So on the 3rd to the 1st.
Okay.
So I'm really excited for that, and I cannot wait.
I love it, Palawan. Definitely pristine waters, the calm of the water. It's exciting to be there for sure. And of course, let us go to Matty right beside me, of course, from Europe and the Middle East. Matty, what are you most excited about in your tour here in the Philippines?
Well, I'm the most excited to experience Miss Universe Philippines because actually last year I was following the pageant as a fangirl myself. So now it's surreal to be here to experience it and to get to be a guest at the finals, at the coronation.
Speaking of the finals and of course the coronation too, have you ever met the girls, the Miss Universe Philippines 2025 candidates? No chance yet?
No chance.
But so excited for you to meet them. They're all so stunning, so smart, and they're beautiful just like you. And of course, we're waiting for them to get into the finals too. But I'm so excited what's going to be happening. So this time, let us open. Before I go there, let me ask Chelsea, how about you give us a little bit of a rundown of what they're going to be what they're going to be expecting coming from the Queens. They're going to be busy for sure. So what's the itinerary like for you girls?
Busy is good for all of us.
For sure.
We handle it really, really well. We have a lot of events going on for sure. We will let them experience the warmth and how pageant is like here in the Philippines because they will be coming with us in the coronation. So for sure, it's really amazing that they will be there alongside me when I walk on my final night. They will be there to see how amazing the crowds are, the Filipino pageant fans are, how beautiful and kind we are. We just show them so much with so much love. So busy is good, but I want them most especially to enjoy their time.
Right, and of course, speaking of being a part of the whole slew of the things happening in a very a couple of days, like tomorrow, you're gonna be hosting, right? So your sisters will see how talented you are manning the stage right there. So the preliminaries, and then of course the gala, you're all gonna be there too, and of course the grand coronation happening on May 2. Are we all excited about that? All right, now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm opening the floor for your questions. We'd love to hear from you. What do you want to know about our Continental Queens? Hello, please introduce yourself first, where you're from, so that our queens could address you properly. Hi.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Kim. I'm a host and editor of Simple.ph. So I want to know about simplicity and beauty from the five of you. So I'll start with, what's your typical day look like in your country? I'll start with you, Miss Europe.
All right. Matty.
Typical day in my country. There is no typical day. As a Miss Finland, my days are very varied. I get to do whether it be modeling or hosting actually, or to attend different events, and I love that about this job. And I get to meet a lot of different people in my country, traveling to Lapland, swimming in the frozen ocean, or attending events in Helsinki, whether it be any of that. So I don't really have a typical day. It all varies day to day.
Which is exciting. All right, how about you, Chichi?
A typical day in Chidima's world is basically me being on court. I'm an athlete. I play professional netball for the Western Cape and the Western Province, and just me being on court is not just me playing. It's something that has really been close to my heart because a lot of us are not able to express ourselves, and netball is the only way I feel I'm able to express myself in many ways. So it's more than just a sport for me.
Right, athletic, name of the game right there. That's nice to hear, of course, from our Miss Universe herself.
A typical day in my life before becoming Miss Universe was me working with my own company, me being together with my friends, my family, my little dog, Alvin, and also I am a huge animal advocate, so helping the local animal shelter as well as at the local sports association, and just me being me. every day, as Matilda says, is a new day to learn something new, to do something new. So just trying to challenge myself day by day to do and be a better version of myself.
Amazing. Thank you so much. Let's go to our very own Miss Chelsea Manalo.
For me, a typical day also before I had the crown of Miss Universe Philippines, I'm an only child, so I was working, of course, in an industry where I face a lot of people, I talk to a lot of people. But other than that, I love sports also, and I love food. So with my friends, we kind of hop from one places to another to try new cuisines.
Right.
And now that having the crown, typical day is getting busy working with a lot of people, which is really nice. I always get curious when meeting new people and meeting different kind of cultures as well. So it's really an amazing time and an opportunity to work alongside the Miss Universe organization for our country, because that's exactly what I'm doing right now, and I'm having the best time.
Delightful, of course. Sharing the food trip also with the rest of the queens with you. Taddy, how about you?
Well, before getting into pageantry, I was developing my career as an actress. So, being in different projects, and also it takes a lot of time. It's a hard work also, like from Monday to Saturdays non-stop. So, but yeah, in my spare time, I love being in nature. I'm such a beach girl and just enjoy my time with my family, friends. Just traveling around Peru also. That's one of the things that when I was crowned Miss Peru, we started doing, and of course, and after the pageant, being national queen, it takes a lot of work, a lot of commitment. So yeah, different things every day, just as all of the girls.
There you go. We got a day in the life of from different continents from our queens.
Thank you so much. Bienvenida a Pilipinas.
Which is gracias. Thank you so much. Let's go to our next question. Thank you for that. Hi, Christian.
Mabuhay and good morning, and welcome to the Philippines. This is very reminiscent of Mexico when I covered the pageant back in November. But what has been your most favorite moment so far in the My question probably for everyone.
Most favorite moment. Who wants to go first? Okay, I love it.
Actually, there has not only been one favorite moment. I travel all the time to different countries and different cultures. So every country I go to represents something different that will always be a part of me and my journey and my learning in life. So for me, everything I experience is my favorite part, because meeting new people, engaging in different cultures, it's why I love what I do. And if I should mention something that really touches me is the people. The people is my favorite part of my job. I meet so many incredible, inspiring new people every day, and I will always carry them with me throughout my entire life in my heart.
And likewise, of course, we're inspiring them too. Wow, lovely. Of course, enjoying every moment. Okay, anybody else who could add to that question? Answer it.
So my favorite moment is obviously the day that I was crowned as the first runner-up of Miss Universe 2024. It was a very favorite moment for me and memorable moment because 2024 has not been a very easy year for me, but I feel like I made a lot of waves, I left a mark, and I made history, not only for my country, but for the whole of Africa. So that's my favorite moment.
Game-changing moment for sure. Maddie, how about you?
For me also, getting this sash, this historic sash, was a very memorable moment. But I go back to earlier this year when I was speaking at a school, my previous high school actually. In Finland, I do a lot of advocacy work on mental health because it's a cause very close to my heart. I go to schools to talk about my experiences that I went through as a young adult. And after this lecture in my high school, one of the girls came up to me and said, "Matilda, thank you for these words. I really needed to hear them. I know these words, but I needed to hear them." And that was very important for me. And that I knew that my mission was completed for that day.
Full circle moment.
Yes.
All right, let's go to Chelsea.
I couldn't be different with everyone, of course. Having this sash and the crown is much more to it. Every day, day by day, I feel like it's a moment I love so much because I love the job that I'm doing.
Right.
And just like Chi Chi here in the Philippines, it's been amazing to, have that representation that we are finally making a mark. We have a new queen that can be open to inclusivity, and having that crown and the sash goes way beyond. It's all about your personality that you can really empower so much more women. So every time I could work with the different people and I feel like I have made a mark and an impact to them, then that's probably the best and most memorable moment that I can ever have.
Amazing, enriching experience for sure. And of course, we're going to be passing the crown very, very soon. Woo, I know, there are going to be tears. But Tandy, share your
Yes, and
moment.
also for me, I would say I would remember a lot my national pageant because this was my second try. So it was really special for me to give it another shot, and also because I'm 30 already. So when they changed the age limit, I was able to compete again. So for me, that was really, really special. And also, of course, the final night in Miss Universe, having the chance to witness the powerful energy of everyone encouraging us and hearing my country being named, it was such an amazing moment for me. And also receiving the sash of Miss Universe America represents all the hard work and all the passion that we have here behind. So I think every day is just something new, something to learn, and something that can really inspire others to take action on their lives.
Truly stellar moments, and of course, it's every day that we get to find something to be grateful about, and those are moments that we celebrate. I think we're down to our final question coming from the media. Who's it gonna be? Hello. Please introduce yourself first, where you're from, so that our queens could address you properly.
Mabuhay, I'm Armin Adina from the Inquirer. Welcome to the Philippines. I'd like to know, how do you plan to use your titles to contribute a significant impact to society? You don't have 30 seconds to answer this.
This is a more casual setting. Who wants to go first and answer that question?
Well, in my case, I was already working in Peru with different schools, giving talks with hand in hand with psychologists. We were talking to little girls that sometimes experience abuse or violence against women. So we're trying to give them different tools with professionals so they can develop their lives in a better way. So I feel that's the way that I'm going to take also this sash. Of course, we have a busy agenda, but after that I'm passing my crown this next June. I hope I get to have more time to do that. So I think it's just gonna be just the beginning of this journey.
All right.
All right,
Timer starts
Chelsea.
now. No, for me, when I pass on my crown and my sash, it doesn't end there. You continue the work that you do because there's so many people who relies on you and see the impact that you do, the power that you do. So for me, really, the job that you do as a Miss Universe is about the person who you are. So after I pass on my crown, I hope that I can still continue working with different people, the organization that really is close to my heart. Some of them been through Miss Universe Philippines that I'm really grateful for because it is an opening, a door for yourself. Like you find yourself in that opportunity and you return that favor also. So the job doesn't stop because you meet different people, and that's where the impact really happens, is to continue working and making a powerful statement everywhere you go.
All right, amazing cycle of impact. All right, I'd love to get to hear all the answers they're going to be providing, but ladies and gentlemen, I think we're pressed for time right now. Armin, I hope it's fine. And maybe we're going to be having a chance later on, or probably you could check out all of their social media pages where you could see how they walk the talk. But in the meantime, at this moment, one of the most anticipated highlights of the Miss Universe Philippines 2025 journey is the upcoming charity gala, a night that promises to be filled with glamour, advocacy, and breathtaking Filipino artistry. But before we go there, we'd like to give our dear flowers to our beautiful queens on stage. A big hand for all of them.